Welcome to the example number 27 for the event Marriage Prospects. In continuation of the previous video, we are going to study on marital affair, extramarital affair in this example 27. Example 27, extramarital affair or relationship. Now let us examine the birth chart. Now let us study on a male chart who got married and he is also into extramarital affair. Let us do the basic study on this chart. And also let me keep open that significators also. As I said, looking at the significator itself, it will give some clue. Let us study the Lagna 7th rulers. You can see Lagna is occupying the Pisces sign and 7th cusp is falling in the Virgo. In the Virgo, 7th cusp is falling and Mars is occupying the 7th house. Mars is occupying the 7th house and 7th Lord occupying the 8th house. 7th Lord occupying 8th house and 9th Lord occupying 7th house and Mars is conjoined with the Ketu and 7th Lord is conjoined with the 6th Lord Sun who is posted in the 8th house and 8th Lord, 3rd Lord Venus posted in the 8th house as per the Bhava and conjoined with the Saturn, 9th, 11th Lord, 12th Lord in the 9th house. You can see that Jupiter is aspecting to that Lagna Lord occupying, aspecting this Mars, Ketu, and also Saturn, Venus. You can see the planets which are all connected, all the required planets, houses are all, influencing this 7th house, 7th Lord here itself. Because Mars is connected, Ketu connected, and 8th house, Mercury, Sun, Venus, 9th house, Saturn, all are connected with the houses 7, 6, 7, 6, because Sun is also, conjoined with the Mercury, 7th Lord. And 8th house, and where is 5th house? 5th house is moon, that is pending. No, 5th house moon is aspecting to the 7th Lord. It is adding fuel to that. And Mars is posted here. Mars is from the Virgo sign aspecting to the moon by way of 8th aspect. So all the combinations are present. In general, such charts, even if the extended signification, how far they are going to further support it, that is secondary. Primarily, such significations having planet that chart will have such inclination or such weakness on such activities. But that level or intensity will vary according to the extended significations left to right and top to down. I think you are able to understand the point what I'm talking about. Now let us check the destiny planet. Destiny is 7th Lord. 7th Lord is Mercury. 7th Lord Mercury itself, you can see. Let me open that birth chart. Yeah. 7th Lord Mercury itself is occupying the 7th house as per degree. 4th Lord also, 9th Star Lord, and 4, 9 cuspal sublord. 7 is further multiplied by these planets. And Saturn is conjoined to Mercury, which is 11th Lord, and in the sign of Mars. That Mars is posted in the 7th house. That way it is all supportive. And in addition to that, Mercury in the star of Mars, 297. 297. Again, Venus also joining hands. You can see this grouping. All are supportive for such love relationship and also external relationship because of the 7, 9, 11 and Venus connected, 5 and 11. So 8 house, all the houses required for such activities are signified by the 7th Lord, right? And now we have to check the 7th sublord, Jupiter. Jupiter is 7th sublord. Yes. 7th sublord Jupiter is in its own sign in the Pisces and 1 and 7 cuspal sublord and 12 sublord. It is indicating some weakness, but with that we cannot come to any conclusion that Jupiter is aspected by Mars. Okay, that Mars, we know that Mars is 297 significator. So that is being aspected by Mars. Jupiter in the star of Mercury, signifying 799. So 7 is further supported by 7799. So this is also supportive for multiplicity. That Mercury in the sign of Venus conjoined with the Sun. So that is adding more support on that, because in the 8th house, so 6, 8, 11, all supportive for such activities, because 7, 6, and 8 in the sign of Venus supportive for such sexual activity also. And Mercury in the star of Mars, 297. And Jupiter in the sub of Saturn. That Saturn, you know that 11, 9, 1, 5, and 3, they are all strongly supporting to the 7, 9, 4, 9. These all houses are further supported by the, the supporting to this Mercury, right? That Saturn in the star of Mercury again. You can see the role of Mercury. Mercury strong, favorable key planet for the multiple relationship. And Saturn also same way supportive for 9, 11, 1, 5, 3, and 6. These are all talking about some problem in the existing relationship, but this is also supportive for the secret relationship. And that 7th sublord itself is connecting to the Mercury, Saturn, all favorable houses with the 1, 5, 7, 9, and 8th house and 11th house, and of course 6th house also joining hands with that, right? They're all supportive for such relationship, and of course 12th house also joining hands. When the 7th sublord is having such favorable, along with that 6th house and 10th house, it is all indicating lack of affection with the existing marriage, and it can also supportive for possibility for some temporary separation also possible, but that is not strongly indicating the permanent separation. So permanent separation for the marriage also not indicated, but it is supportive for lack of affection, but it is supportive for the external marital affair, extramarital affair, right? So it is supportive for the multiple relationship also. I think you are able to understand. So now let us see the period. Now that native is running Mars Dasa. Prior to that Mars Dasa, that moon was running. Let us check moon. Marriageable, that young age that moon is running. Now is running 35 years. So just Mars started. So prior to that, moon was running. So moon itself we can see favorable for the marriage, and also it is strongly supportive for the relationship. So during moon itself would have started, and now running Mars is strongly supportive for 297. It also can support for more than one marriage also, but it is also supporting 2977, because 7 is supported by 9th house and 2nd house and 11th house. In the destiny also we check, but it is also, you can say that it is strongly supportive for multiple relationship. I think you are able to understand in this chart how far the role of the key planets. So you can please understand, not a single, with a single planet we cannot decide. The grouping of planets, you can see in the self significations, Saturn is having such signification, Mercury planet is having, and the moon itself is having, and Mars is having 297. So the grouping of houses signified by grouping of planets, they are ruling the levels, and also they are supporting each other by way of conjunction aspect. Such things are adding more such activities and supporting for that native for such activities. Hope you have understood. We will study the next example in the next video. Thank you.